yo. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to your favorite late night show. Welcome to Late Night with Nate Nation. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway.
I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
Hit you with the low bells. What is going on, Boogie? Shout out to the No Sleep crew.
Yes,
How you doing?
sir. I'm good. We back at it. Another week.
Episode 56, number 2 in the
Another
new year.
week.
Like, subscribe on all your podcast
Absolutely.
platforms. Again, No Sleep Crew, we appreciate you for checking in. So what's going on, Boogie?
Uh, just living my best life. New year, new me.
Oh,
Which I never
snaps.
understood that anyway. I would hope you would be somewhat of your newer self. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
some people, they be bringing in the old them into the new year and they be wondering why shit is still messed up for them. So, you know.
Keep doing the same bullshit, you're not gonna get no different results.
Pretty much. And some people, you be like, man, thank God it's a new year, new you, because the last year I was sick of your ass. So, for some people, it's like, thank you, Jesus, a new version of that
What's going
crazy
on?
person.
What's going on with yourself, young man?
Not a whole lot, man. I am living like a college student. I
Oh, are
got
you now?
if you can see behind me a little bit of the little college student chair back here. Movers came today, packed up the entire crib, so it's just like struggle living. But it's only a couple days. So my thing with movers, though, like I said last week, I'll never ask the homies ever again to move. They were just too efficient. Like I put a
I would
water
hope
bottle down.
so.
I put a water bottle down and I came back. I was like, yo, my man, where is my water bottle? Oh, we packed it up. And I was like, did you at least pour the water out first? Because I was still drinking that, man.
I
Like,
will say, yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of want to go back to what you were saying about college life, college living. Even after college, like we have to be honest with ourselves. Not all your stuff, when you first get into a place, you don't have all your stuff
it's
unless you
true.
are a millionaire who can buy a whole set, a living room set, a bedroom set with all the knickknacks right then and
Man.
there in the first week. You gonna be one piecing it at a time, just like when you was in college. Oh, I ain't got a couch yet, but I got these pillows. I got
We
these
sitting on the pillows.
Right. I got these pillows that I think will go well with whatever couch I decide to to
That's literally what it
accommodate.
is. It's like this lamp goes with everything. This is a neutral lamp,
Right.
and I was like, man. So yeah, I'm we roughing it. We on the air mattress and everything, and I was just like, oh, I was like, well, thank God we still have this thing here because the hardwood floors would be hard to sleep on. You
Woo.
know, actually, I won't even do that to myself. I was like, you know what, we're just going to a hotel. We're just gonna go to a hotel because but
I was gonna say, you gotta know when to
a college
not to be
student.
so affordable.
Great.
So frugal, I should say.
I will pay for the comfort to not sleep on a hardwood floor. Since it's like, all right, you got an air mattress. We got a couple lawn chairs and shit. We can make do
When's the
for the
last
time
time
being.
you slept on a floor? The last time you can remember. How about that?
A floor.
Yeah.
It's been like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been. But see, I don't mind like floor sleep is cool if it's carpeted. Like hardwood floors, you a serial killer if you can
Yeah,
fall
good
asleep
point.
on a hardwood floor. Carpet, I don't even need a pillow. I just put my arm down, I'm out. But yeah, what about you? When's the last time you slept on the floor?
This is weird, but I actually like sleeping on like flat, hard surfaces because it actually helps
It
my
does.
back.
I
It
say it does
actually
help
helps
your back.
my back. So, but I have like took naps.
Okay,
I've taken little naps on the floor because we got carpet
hardwood
in
or carpet?
certain. We have hardwood,
Okay,
but in the rooms it's carpeted. So I lay on on some carpet and be like for
carpeted
a little
sleep
bit.
is underrated. It isn't under
Yeah.
because you wake up like you said, your back. I was like, oh man, I didn't have to go to the chiropractor. Like sleeping on the carpeted floor, and you just down there. It's like, oh, I'm watching TV. Next thing you know, you done had a little 5 hour nap in.
Yeah,
Like,
people sleep on carpeted floor
yeah,
sleep,
I
you know?
can definitely. I'm one of those people. I can pretty much fall asleep anywhere
Oh,
except
you are?
for on a hardwood floor. Like, yeah, man, I'm like, I can get in the bed in 2 seconds. I'm knocked out. I'm that guy. It's like
Oh, so
head to
you
pillow. I'm out.
so okay, so you one of them guys, we can't leave you on no public transportation, no bus, no
Mm,
train, because if you knock out,
Nah, see, I don't,
okay.
I can't be in like a dangerous place. I'll be like, I might nod and be okay. I got to stand up,
Oh,
so I don't miss my stop. But also, I got to keep my head on the swivel because niggas will jack you for your shit. But yeah, no, I'm not one of those. I'm not like the narcoleptic guy either. Like if I'm driving and it's just like grab the wheel, I'm not that dude. But if it's in a safe, comforting environment, yeah, I'm a knockout. Especially
nothing
if you're
wrong with
not
that.
talking about anything. If it's
Yeah.
just like, all right, we blunts ain't in rotation now due to the Rona. But if there were things in rotation, and I would be like, yeah, we're
Is
not
that
talking.
coming back? I was about to say, is that a is that a something you think will return? Because I highly doubt people are doing that anymore.
No, y'all know what time it is. One of my favorite segments.
I'm tipping my hat.
Tipping the hat. Boogie, who you got for your
Yes,
tipping the hat?
sir. Well, my tip in my hat for this week goes to none other than Mr. Sports Analysis correspondent himself, personality, Stephen A. Smith. For those that aren't into sports, Stephen A. Smith is a pretty rambunctious,
Pretty vocal.
energetic black sports analyst commentator, and he recently, a month ago, he shared that he was COVID positive, but he just got back to his job, to ESPN, if you will, about a month ago. Um, was it yesterday
Yeah,
or the day
yesterday he
before
posted about it.
yesterday? But he took the time out, had a little quick 5-minute powwow, had to go on ESPN real quick. First take and was like, I was one of those ones that almost died.
Oh yeah.
103. He revealed that he spent New Year's Eve in the hospital. So the fact that he's back full, I mean, not fully recovered, but he's
Well
good
enough to be
enough.
on the air.
He's well enough to be like, well, nigga, you negative.
He's
Let
well
me.
enough to go back on the air yelling at you niggas.
So yeah,
Okay.
because that's what he loves to do. You can tell that this motherfucker love to yell at these
Man.
motherfuckers. But yeah, I'm just happy that he's back doing what he do, because we don't want to see nobody
Of course
perish
not.
off this dumbass
Yeah, man. Because he
road.
had
So
pneumonia in both lungs. So yeah, definitely
pneumonia in
glad. I didn't
both
know that
lungs.
you could get pneumonia. I thought it was you just got pneumonia. I didn't know, hey, my dog, you got it in your right lung, but not your left lung. I didn't know that was
How you spreading? You get one
even such
and
a
two.
thing. But do you think Stephen A. Smith would be the perfect person to be like the black police chief, the one that's always angry and yelling in
Oh my
movies?
God! Yes.
God damn it, Axel! That would be that would totally be
Danny
Stephen A.
Glover's
Smith.
motherfucking boss.
I'm
Fuck.
too old for this shit. Like what them
Damn
niggas.
right.
Oh, but shoot, I'm giving my tip in the hat to none other than Pinky Cole and Derek Hayes. They have graced the cover of Essence
Hell yeah.
magazine, The Millionaires Next Door. If you don't know who Pinky and Derek Hayes are, Pinky and Derek, creators of Slutty, Vegan, and Big Dave's Cheesesteaks.
Yep.
You've probably been living under a rock if you've not heard the name Slutty Vegan.
Yeah.
It's like what, an hour, 2 hour wait to get up in there. A lot of
It's
people talk
real.
about how good it is. I'm not vegan. I don't like any vegan options, but I would actually try this from what people are posting. I'm just not gonna go right now because again,
Not
it's that
paid on the
hour,
vegan. It's
2 hour
from
wait.
what I heard, it is quite delicioso, even if you're
Yeah.
not vegan. So, step out of your character for a minute, step out
I'm
of
gonna
your
do it.
norm and
Just
try it.
not with this hour to 2 hour wait.
Yeah, we're not doing that though.
When if they get a drive-through like McDonald's, 100 vegans sold, 100 million vegans, I
Ooh,
might do
okay.
that. But a 2-hour
Yeah.
wait, that's a long time.
What about if, because I see this in their future, possibly doing like frozen foods, have their that whole expansion of the brand. I could see that happening. Would you
I
try
could
it there?
I'll try it because I've
Yeah.
tried like the Beyond Burgers and everything.
Oh, okay.
So
You
I
have?
I, I won't say that I won't try the fro. I would prefer the real one. Hopefully, Pinky come out to Chicago. I'm sure there's a lot of real
Do
estate
a
out
little
here.
pop up.
Get the buzz on the south and the west side. We'll go to Slutty Vegans. We'll be some sluts for the vegan stuff. So come on out here. Everybody can't make it to Atlanta right now,
right.
okay? But definitely tip my hat to both her and her husband. It's dope, man. They're 34 years old and just millionaires out here. They have taken over that game. So I mean, hey,
Smart.
kudos to
Killing
them,
it.
everybody out there enjoying that dope food. And again, shout out to Stephen A. Smith for getting
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're gonna get to this ad and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I gotta tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They'll give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code late night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast. Topic number 1, Neo says, "You, my bitch," has replaced "I love you" in R&B songs these days.
Yep.
What do you think, Boogie? Are you an R&B aficionado?
That's all I listen to exclusively is R&B soul, neo soul, new R&B, because I would say there's this new shift of what R&B is and sounds like, but R&B is just like hip hop, is just like pop, meaning there's so many different facets and subgenres where it's really hard to really categorize it just solely R&B. But
so would you agree with him?
I was gonna say I can understand what Neo is saying about the phrase "you my bitch," my bae, baby dum, my boo. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a time and place for
it is.
There's R&B where you like, man, let me get this little turn up R&B where we talking about this my beat, yeah, I'm her bitch, blah blah blah, versus sultry, slow, calming, because that's another genre where it's like real Sade, like where it's just very calm. You ain't getting
Some of them niggas put you to sleep.
Yeah, I'm trying to be really diplomatic and nice, because there are times where I'm like, I done heard the same song 30 times, which if I'm in that vibe, if I'm in that mood, I'll listen to it and rock with it. But then there are times where I'm just like, yeah, I feel like singing right now. I would like to sing some upbeat shit. You know what I mean? Like, so what do you think? What do you think?
I want to say I think 80% of R&B today is trash.
Whoa, that's 80%?
Yeah, I would say 80% is terrible. I still listen to like R&B, like our parents listening to. Like that is, I'm listening to the Freddie Jacksons, the Luthers, Michael Jackson. I'm listening to those people, the Sade's. There's some new artists like Let Us See. I mean, she's not like new, but I listen to those types of people. But it is just, it just doesn't do it for me.
Wait
I
a
feel
second.
like,
You're listening to Freddie Jackson?
I mean, some of, man, don't act like Freddie ain't got no hits. You know, that you are my lady.
Okay.
You're everything. Come on now. You can't act like the cookout specials that Freddie was laying down was not the hits. I ain't going through Freddie's entire catalog.
Okay.
But he got like 2 or 3 bops on there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. Continue.
No,
with
you're fine.
Continue.
Prince, Mary J. Blige. I'm listening to those people. It's a couple artists now who I'm like, man, this is some solid R&B. What's my man Khalid? He be putting out bangers. Like his last EP was dope. So it is still some artists out here, but it's almost like I don't know. They just either they can't sing or it's just the writing. It's not all coming together.
But
for me.
Okay, but I would like to say that's a different genre. That's what you're listening to. Like, yeah, old school, oldies. There are now oldies R&B because now
that's true.
That when you were talking about Mary J. and Freddie Jackson was considered pop. Now it's more R&B, right? Or am I being?
I guess he was probably on that.
Loosey with the.
I guess him and Luther were probably on that fringe, even Prince on that fringe of what R&B is. So I agree with you when you say that it is so vast. It is. Yes. It's just who the people who are under the umbrella now of R&B. I can't stand a lot of them. It's just like there's not a lot of songs that really speak to me.
But are you sounding like the old person in at the party? Like.
I'm trying not to be because, like I said, I will give it if it hits, like if the beat is nice and everything, but it's just they ain't talking about nothing. Like they're not talking about anything at all. I'm like, and like what people were saying, like how it's like love and things have changed. It's like things back in the day, they was in love, or at least they made us think they were in love. Tony, it's your anniversary. All these niggas had songs. Slow Wine, there was songs like that. I can't think of any songs now where it's like, even if I just wanted to do a slow dance, no, it's everything is literally either we're going straight to the bedroom or it's like what Neo said, it's like my bitch, you my bitch, you know, it's like, nigga, y'all not even in love.
Okay, but yes, I need y'all to stop. I need Neo to stop playing. Okay, but I need Neo to stop playing. Like y'all don't like back then, especially back then. People were like, "There's a meeting in my." They do the silk, and then they go into. Let's get our knocking boots on, knocking body, rocking. Come on, like.
But it was still jamming though. They were flowing. They could sing. Yeah. Sometimes now it's like either the beats are too much of the bass.
It's either they're doing Poison. They're going Poison. With no in between, like I'm
there's not a lot of in between for me, or it's just like sometimes I feel like the beats just ain't it, man. It's like a Poison beat, and they trying to sing a slow song to the Poison beat. I'm like, bro, that's not it. Or I feel like some people their voice isn't there. I don't know. It's just like just do better as a whole. Just do better. Maybe that's what it is. Like niggas just need to do better, get better writers, everything. It's just like. When I hear R&B again, I'm like, everybody's in love. These niggas ain't in love.
Yeah.
Even the ladies, it's like they're not even singing about heartbreak. It's like you knew when Keisha Cole was like, damn, she got her heart broke. That album about to be fire. Mary J. Blige about to have a fire album.
Okay. I will agree with you with the overflux of so many people singing about I would say the latter where they're going my bitch, my side piece. Yes, okay. There are a lot more
love
people
in R&B anymore.
But no, because I want to defend that because I listen to a lot of R&B.
Who are you listening to? What are some new artists? Give me at least, if you're gonna say Nate, you got to listen to these two people. Who are two people I should listen to?
Well, right now, Summer Walker's is killing it
Okay.
right now, of course.
Yeah,
I
she
mean, a
is.
go-to that I always tell people, go to her. She got
Yeah,
jams galore.
I do
She
like
got
her.
jams galore. But like I said, if you looking for if you want to get high, get sip a little bit, and you just want to have some nice good music in your background, listen to Janae Aiko, Joy Stokes, I believe her name is.
That's,
She's dope.
it's
She's a
my bad. Go ahead. I'm not trying
UK
to cut you off.
artist. She's a UK artist that got some jams. Tim's, I like to call
Tim's is good.
Tim's is dope. She got a little Caribbean, you know, vibe to her, but it's still R&B all day.
What's her name starts with an M. It's like MAR. What's her name?
I mean, it's a
It's a lot of
Mari.
people.
It's a lot of R&B artists that are leaning more towards love and not just heartbreak and side niggas. Granted, we need that too. R&B R&B is, if we need those options, because sometimes I want to say SZA, I hate you. You know what I'm saying?
I can't find her name, but she has she's like red braids. What's her name? She wears like the bandana sometimes.
Mariah the Scientist? No.
No, I
But
don't think
Mariah the
that's her.
Scientist, look her up.
Okay,
It's
Bride, the
a
scientist. Let me look her
again,
up.
there are a number of artists, especially women,
Oh
Ari
yeah,
Lennox, that are out here. Jasmine Sullivan all
yeah.
day.
Jasmine Sullivan. She dope. She dope. I mean, yeah. I mean, I listen to those type of ladies. I forget the young lady's name with the red hair.
Okay.
But
Who?
she's dope. I know you've heard her. She was just on the Soul Train Awards and everything. She was like one of the artists next up or whatever. I can't think of her
Oh
name,
yeah.
but
Okay.
she's dope. She's dope. So I'm not saying
Yeah.
they're all trash. It's just it's just like, come on, man, just do
If
better.
anything, to
Better.
me, I feel like the dudes
Oh yeah, they trash
of
too.
R&B need to do a lot better. Now that's where we need to focus our attention on.
Yeah, the ladies are definitely shitting on the dudes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you there. The ladies of R&B are doing a hell of a better job than the dudes. Like the dudes, I'm like, bro, like y'all need to figure something out. Like,
Because they all doing the Chris Brown.
hit up these old heads who sitting at home doing nothing and be like, hey, my man, pin me something, whatever you got to do. Cause this stuff,
If you not Giveon, whatever his name is, Giveon,
yeah.
or
He's
then you
cool.
Chris Brown talking about come on, bitch, why you hate Twitter show
Only
me?
Chris Brown could do that. He's the only person that can actually do that.
Yeah,
And the last good R&B song that had "Me and My Bitch" in it is Jaheim's "Me and My Bitch." That was that's,
wow.
I'm telling you, and I hate saying that, but Google the song. Google "Me and My Bitch." It is a great song.
Wow.
Jaheim was
Wow.
keeping up with that. This is Ghetto Love album. So
Shout
last
out to
track,
Jaheim.
"Me and My Bitch."
I hope he's in better spirits.
Yeah, me too. We're not gonna do any Jaheim slander.
No. I'm just saying, shout out to Jaheim. That's all I was gonna say.
Definitely shout out to him and shout out to everybody in R&B. Just do better. Just do better, and we don't have to have conversations
Agree.
about
Do better on the
about
male
this.
front. The women, I feel like they're
Yeah.
doing they're leaps and bounds over these
Yeah, the
niggas. Okay.
ladies are lapping the dudes. Like it's just like what are y'all niggas doing,
City
man?
girls
Like
up 1,000 points, as they would say.
the one nigga who is the whiz kid dude, the Essence, I was like, man, okay, I done played that song 800 times over. I was like, oh yeah, this is a good song, Essence.
Yeah,
Like,
because you don't need no other
body. I did not know that was two different people on there until nigga was like, yeah, that's Tim's. And I was like, they both sound the same. I
You
was
was
like,
Timbaland produced the beat? What are
yeah,
you
I was
talking
like,
about?
that ain't Tim. I was like, what you talking about? I was like, that's Wizkid. They was like, no, nigga, it's Wizkid and Tim's. And I was like, they sound the same. I was like, they could have did
See,
something to
this
let
the
us
shit I'm talking
know.
about. This the shit I'm talking about.
On the next song, they gotta be like, hey y'all, this is me, WizKid. That's Tim. Like, let us know before
So
you
they
tweet.
gotta introduce themselves like
Yes.
Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo. In every song.
I wonder if that nigga introduces himself that way. Like, Jason Derulo, how you doing?
Oh, I hope not. God, I would hate this man. I would put it in his face right there. And you know what I would do? I would just walk away. He'd be like, Jason Derulo. I'd be like,
nigga. What if that nigga was doing that? Like, well, he does it like every so often on y'all's dates. Like, nigga, we had dinner. You don't gotta tell us.
Wait, what if he go? What if he like orders, and before he orders, he has to say his name, like, or just say anything. Like, why would you have to do that, bro?
This nigga goes into a takeout restaurant. Who'd you order for? Jason Derulo takeout.
Like,
or this nigga's about, he's with his lady, he's about to nut or some shit. It's Jason Derulo.
Oh God, that's probably why they broke up.
Like, man, I would break up with you after the first one. I was like, no, dog. Like, look, you done said your name like 18 times in the course of this day. You're not even going home with me, bro. Like, just.
I mean, the shit is catchy now that we're talking about it. Now no one's gonna forget that he's the only one that says his name in every song.
What's gonna happen? That shit's gonna be stuck in your head tonight. You're just, why the fuck is Jason Derulo stuck in my head?
No, but you know what? Jason Derulo little TikTok video is always stuck in my head.
Does he do that on
doing that dumbass dance? He got this one dance that I keep seeing on Twitter, on all socials. They're like, I can't get this out of my head. Jason does this dance.
Yeah, no, I see. This is one of those things where it's like, I want to get on TikTok, but I don't, because I'm gonna be doing that nigga's dance, and I don't have time for that. Like, I don't have time for that. But let's get to this ad. We'll be right back.
Do better. Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Going over to their IG, it's Rose Vogue Styling, at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy, everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
Ooh. Topic number 2. Mike Todd is in a little bit of hot water. Boogie, you got the video for us?
I do.
For those of you that are listening, Boogie's about to play a little video of
changing something, and you don't see it clearly yet.
Oh,
but
God.
you can't.
Oh, God.
And this is where,
oh, God,
most people,
oh, God,
would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn away.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I can't. Oh, God.
A double up.
Like, at this point,
what I'm telling you, what I'm telling you,
all up in my ear.
It's just as he's physically standing here.
Bruh's face looks
knowing
like,
what's
please
coming.
Don't do this. Please don't.
God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand.
And emotionally, he says.
When getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty.
Oh, God, don't do it.
I'm going to say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God.
This is when I thought he wasn't going to do it.
You mean
this is my first time watching.
Just bought in crazy.
Oh, it's your first time? Oh.
I mean, I
just
saw
bought my dream
I heard
car.
the video of him
And
apologizing.
now you're going to ask me
he about to
sell
slap
it
him
back
No.
and ride in the hoopty again?
Oh, God.
Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you,
Oh, God.
it might get nasty.
Oh, God.
All up in the face, in the eyes, in
And
the beard.
Do you hear and see the responses of the people?
All right.
Yeah, Mike, we see and hear the responses of the people because that is just nasty, sir. Just flat out nasty. Just
He
nasty.
he came out with an apology video.
I don't even want to hear that shit. We got the apology?
No, we're not about to.
Okay, good. Because I didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
That's just straight up nastiness. And
Yeah.
you know, some other people in the clergy are sharing in those sentiments. I had the opportunity to reach out to one of Mike's fellow pastor friends, and here's what he had to say.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Yes, you niggas are crazy. I'm not one to really come down hard on preachers, man. I know it's a difficult job, but the performative preaching and things like what Mike Todd is doing is got to stop. When he was on stage doing his little splissy splashy thing, I was like, man, this is not the way, man. You're distracting people from actually getting the message. Also, it was completely out of context. I'm not here to preach, but it was completely out of context in the sense of the scripture that he was referencing to was when Jesus was, he made sure that the blind man could see. Jesus didn't spit in his hand. He spit in the ground and made mud and then put the mud on the person who couldn't see their eyes, and he was made to see then. So it wasn't like Jesus just went, you're healed. You know, it wasn't like that. And it's like, bro, we don't.
And thank you for that. And thank you for that history lesson, because I didn't know. All I see is a shock jock pastor that's using extreme measures for people to pay attention and listen.
And got to do that.
Yeah, it's unnecessary and frankly kind of disrespectful to the word. That's what you're doing because you want to be official. And yeah, you like, I got a new trick under my sleeve for these motherfuckers. Like, come on, yo.
And I wholeheartedly agree with you. I mean, I grew up in church majority of my life. You know, those college years were, you know, a little bit of a doozy, kind of backslid, but I found my way back to the Lord. And I'm like, this ain't it, man. I mean, I feel like there's other ways to get people to tune in. I feel like, and I hate to just call preachers pimps, but a lot of them are. I mean, you pimp in the pulpit. He has found, and I've felt this way about him because it's like he knows how to
bring people in,
how to get people to buy in.
Yeah.
He's a relationship pimp. Anytime a relationship book comes out, he is like the master of the relationship or whatever. Yeah. And he knows people are going to go out there and they're going to buy that stuff.
Yeah.
Because he knows the one thing that you can do to get a black person to buy in is talk about their spirituality. Yep. That is going to get black people to buy in. Yeah, I'm sure there's white evangelicals that will buy in as well. But black folks, we are tied to our spirituality.
Oh, we down to buy whatever what we need to go to heaven, what we need to go get closer to the God. Like, come on, yo. Like, it feels like it just feels disingenuous
completely
when you are just trying to get spirit. You know, you just trying to hit a word and take what this interpreter has to say about the word and take it in and keep it moving. No, we got a Circus du Soleil, whatever they call it,
whole
performance. This man, he's like, no, turn here. And I hope this gentleman was that a regular
I don't
Like,
know.
who is this? At this point, I need to make sure
We can
and
talk
to
to that brother.
see, yeah, and make sure and see if he's okay, because that is un. Okay,
First of all,
slap. Okay,
it wasn't just a slap. He
he don't even. Yeah,
slathered. It was in my man's eyes, his beard, on his lips. And my thing is
did he
this.
consent to that? Because you can sue. Like,
That's
come
one
on,
thing.
bro.
COVID is still going on out here, bruh. Even
Running
if you're
rampant.
doing 50 million tests or whatever, bro, don't be spitting on people, man. Like, that is not even remotely cool. And for the brother that was up there, I heard my man, he did two huge loogies. You had full on opportunity to, like, nah, preach.
Run away.
This is not gonna happen. Because let me tell you, I'm all down for the word. You can lay of the hands, just don't lay of the spitty hands.
I wouldn't
on
even,
your brother.
real talk, I wouldn't even let him touch me. I'd be like, hey, bruh, so here's the thing. You might be the word, the man of God, if you would, but you will not be the man on me.
Yeah,
So,
no. This is why I do remote church. This is solely the reason why, because I can't spit on in the remote church, and it's just like, bro, like,
yeah,
it goes back to like with people when they put the preacher on the pedestal and everything.
yeah,
He's one of those people that you can look in the comments. They put these preachers on these
yeah.
huge pedestals, and then when they do something stupid, they want to go back, and it's
Listen,
just like, you want to
I mean,
take
they're
everything away
human.
from them.
You know, these people are just doing a job. Let's remind that this is a man who decided to commit and sacrifice a lot of his time to better understand the word. That he's not God himself, okay? He's not the new prophet. Listen, I have an issue with, because I also saw in the socials that people were actually talking about this issue about pastors being millionaires and all these mega churches and stuff like that. And I understand they should definitely be compensated for their time and effort, and this is still a performance and a reading, if you will, because they still have to write and think of all of this stuff to spread and better for other people to better digest these books, you know, these holy books. But at the same time, I kind of agree with them. Like, why do we have like almost billionaires pastors? Like, I know, I feel like we talked about this before, but
We
not
we
to
got
this
time. We
extent.
could go back and I feel like I get it. I feel like is this. I mean, they got other means of income where they're
Oh,
doing
of
TV
course, of
speaking
course,
engagements.
of
So but
course.
what people see that they think that is all coming from the church. A lot of times it is not. I have been a part of mega churches. I have been close
Mhm.
to preach. I can't say that they're all alike. I cannot say that. I'm not
No,
going to
no,
go out and
no.
say
And
that.
I don't want to make this
I
general
know the
statement, blanket
ones
statement.
that I've been connected to, the
Yeah,
preachers, they have not been shady preachers. They were
yeah,
in business before
yeah,
they just had that calling. A lot of
yeah,
their money came from that. Now it's some that, yeah, they fleece in the flock. I'm
yeah.
not going to say that, but there are scriptures in the Bible that speak to that where the man of God is supposed to be blessed. Like,
Mm,
I personally don't feel like I don't want to sound no broke preacher. That's just me, because you can't impart no type of blessings or anything. You can't
mhm,
speak anything positive over my life, and you driving a
mhm,
hoopty. I'm not saying you got to be
mhm.
driving the Bentley. I'm not saying that, because I don't like when it's like, okay, the man of God up here, you driving this, and you got parishioners who are struggling.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
yeah,
Now, if the wealth is being spread around, I don't have no issues with it. But
right.
what he's doing, I feel like Mike Todd has been one of those preachers where he did the numbers. He was like, okay, I see that millennials are not going to church. I
Mm,
see that people are not doing. So what can I do? I can throw on a Cuban link chain. I can put on some $800 Jordans. I can put on, this
mhm,
$1,000 outfit, and I can
mhm,
reach the masses that way. Because I know
mhm,
millennials are caught up in materialistic ideals. So they see the fly, fresh pastor up here. I got you hooked. And you're going to
mm,
tune in regularly to hear what I'm saying. And one of the things when it comes to these preachers, You can't take everything that they're saying. It's got to go in one ear and out the other. You have to take what works for you. One of the things that's off-putting about him is he mentioned, if you're in an abusive relationship or whatever, don't leave the marriage. He said he pretty much came out, and not pretty much, it's on record. He came out and he said, don't leave the marriage. Leave during that situation. If you're getting hit, go to a hotel. I'm paraphrasing, but he said, go to a hotel, leave, and figure out your marriage later. I'm like, bro, you can't be you cannot be the leader of a flock and telling people if you're being abused to stay in an abusive relationship. You cannot.
That's dangerous.
Like you cannot, and that's where it's just like people have to know who they're connected to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not said some good things, but after seeing this, I'm not here to just say you got to cancel the brother, but that's not someone that I would choose to plant my flag and say, this is my spiritual leader. I could not do that.
I just like what you said, I just encourage everybody to just, do your research. And
you got to.
You have the ultimate choice of not listening or listen to any of these people that are speaking anything. You know what I'm saying? You can always turn it off and step away and walk away.
My mom,
he ain't mine.
Excuse me, right? My mom would always say with some of these preachers, you got to eat the hay and spit out the sticks. It's like whatever works for you. And I was like, I get that. It's like, brother. And I felt, because I did see his apology video. It does not seem sincere. Yeah. It does not at all.
He was kind of low key smiling.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I was like, for someone who recognizes that this was a mistake and how bad it was, you didn't seem to. You had no empathy or anything like that. It was just he was cheesing, like, I'm like, bro,
I didn't really watch it. Partly because when I tried to watch it, he was smiling. I was like, I'm not about to take this seriously. Like, he kind of was laughing, shaking his head like, hey guys, I know some of you guys might have thought. I'm like, at this point, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look
your ties.
genuine to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang out, knock out on this one.
An ounce of, like you said, him being genuine there. So do you think this is gonna hurt him? Like, do you think that this is going to the flock is going to leave?
No, I think it's going to dampen. It's going to dampen his mood, their mood for a little bit, but they still going to be putting in their ties and listening, because as long as this is also entertainment as well for some people. So as much as people don't want to admit, like, people enjoy listening to wild people say whatever.
I get. Look, here's what's gonna be. Look, all he gotta do is put out a relationship book, and he gonna put out a book in February. How much you want to bet? This is gonna be 28 days for lovers in Christ, and he's gonna be. It's gonna be a New York Times bestseller. We're gonna forget all about this. I guarantee. On Sunday, the first 15 minutes is gonna be now. The devil, as you can see, he was working, in that saliva. That's where he was working. And I got to tell you, sometimes you do go astray. The first 15 minutes is going to be an apology tour. You already know.
Is he married? I was just curious.
Yeah, he's married. He's married. I know I think it was just like 2-3 weeks ago, people was getting on him. Not as big as this, but it was. He took his wife to Usher concert in Vegas. They went to go see Usher, and people was getting on his head because, yet again, he talked about secular music, and it's like, bro, if you're gonna put yourself out here talking about
what you doing, bro?
You can't be out here doing that stuff. I don't care who you listen to, but you can't be out here condemning people.
Yeah.
And you go out here and do the same. My only issue with him going to the Usher concert was like, nigga, you pastor at mega church, you need to get closer seats. They was like at the top of the arena. It was like when he was like showing videos, I was like, well, man, you can touch the ceiling.
No. Or maybe he just wanted to be, discreet.
Nah, if I got that kind of money, we sitting close. I'm not. What's my point in going? There's no point in going. I want to be able to see Usher. Yeah. I want to see him on the jumbo screen. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, you got money. You could have called in a favor. You got some Vegas parishioners, like give me some tickets or something. But
Yeah.
do better. And for the brother who stopped, the brother who let them put the spit on him, you need to do better too, sir.
Like for
Do
real.
better.
Go find another man. You need to go find another pastor because that ain't it.
Yo, if that was your man, right, and you was riding home with him after service,
My face be like, really?
your whole beard stings, bro. Like you got Mike Todd's halitosis all on yourself, man. Like just
he could have used water. He could have used
could've.
anything.
Whipped cream,
Oh
lotion.
God.
You a little ashy, bro.
To get his point across. And your man was like, I got something for you. Come on, man. Ugh.
At that particular moment, I'd have been like, you know what? This is not part of my ministry. Exit stage.
I think they got your point, buddy. Like, let's move this right along if you don't mind.
Oh man. Well, on that note, I think it's time to get into y'all niggas is tripping. Which Mike Todd could roll right into y'all niggas is tripping, but
he ain't getting no credit for me.
Who you got, Boogie, for y'all niggas is tripping?
I have what I would think is probably the most interesting story that I've heard in a while. A man is claiming that his penis shrank 1.5 inches after getting COVID. Now, let me just read you a little bit. This gentleman said, my penis has shrunk. Wait, let me get this out. He said, I'm a heterosexual man in my 30s. This is a man that he said he went on a podcast of how to do it. That's what it's called. That's the first mistake right there. And then he anonymously claimed that his penis has shrunk and it's coming up short right now. And he said last July he contracted COVID and was very sick. And when he got out the hospital, he had some erectile dysfunction issues. Now that's not only is his penis is short and shrunk, but he got ED. Like what is going on? And then he goes, I originally had an above average size tool.
He didn't. He's lying.
Okay. So to me, I can already tell you're lying because nobody comes out of their way and go, I'm above average though.
Yeah, no. He was average.
Yeah.
Now he's below average.
Let's be honest. I want you guys to stop it, especially you men. Stop trying to find an excuse in these books of imagination, okay? to find an excuse to explain why you're coming up short.
He was like, yo, I used to be at least 7.5, and now I'm 5.5. It's like
I don't understand this whatsoever. Why would you go on a podcast? Now, first of all, he went on this podcast and he was like, no, I don't want to give my name out. I don't want to give, but bruh, at some point, what's going to happen is the socials, I was just about to say, the socials are going to find out and they're going to do their investigation and find a voice snippet from you that matches with another voice snippet that has your name on it. And from there, they're going to be like, we have revealed the little penis man. Okay.
It's going to be like an episode of Moria. The results are in. You are short. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, bro, some information just does not need to be, even if this, let's say this is true. Why do we need to know that? Like, that's something I'm not telling anyone. Like, that's going with me to the grave. Like, if they ever do, like, did you catch COVID in 2020? Then yeah, go file your claim and get your bread. But this is not going to see the light of day. It's not going to see the light of day.
They're going to be like, he's going to be the mesophiliac or whatever.
Mesothelioma.
Yeah, mesothelioma.
You know what? I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling cap, as what the
Yeah.
youth say. Here's
Yeah.
why I'm calling cap, because there's been a lot of dudes who have gotten COVID in the past 2 years since the pandemic has started.
Yep.
Not near one of them has said this, except for this one dude. Believe me, Boogie. You know, if that was one of the symptoms, if niggas was coming back from COVID, like, yo, my dick shrunk, mass hysteria would break out. The world would shut down. Like, the world would shut down over this.
Yeah, I will say the amount of ED pills, stimulant pills for men, I, bruh, you have nothing to worry about. If this is really what happened, all the scientists will stop what they are doing to cure cancer and AIDS and all these or
Literally.
COVID maybe, and will will find a
Exactly.
cure to COVID, Dick. Okay.
COVID would have been wiped out the second that happened. It'd be like, oh, we're having an alarming case of 444,000 men with limp dicks. What do we need to do? Every scientist, you'd have scientists in the remotest parts of the world working on this shit. I don't give a fuck what you're working on right now. Stop all that shit. And this is priority. That's what that would be. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Now, yeah, I was going to say, now I
come on.
will say maybe there are after effects where you just don't have, you might have low energy,
No circulation.
circulate.
Maybe
The
that's
whole
what it
point is there is probably other issues that come into factor, like, bruh, you just have a small penis. Now you
That's
might
just
have
what
just
it
had
is.
ED before the
He just
whole
didn't know
shebang.
it.
He ain't
That's what it
know.
was.
That's what it was. He ain't know.
You know, there was because you know what? Let's be real. A lot of y'all ladies, y'all don't tell the truth when it comes to that. Like, yeah, it's the biggest one I ever seen. Everybody's been lying to this dude his entire life,
But that's,
and now he's really fine. He's waking up to the realization, like, yo, I got a small wang. It is what it is, bro.
but
is what it
if you are dating or with somebody, you don't want to hear that.
I mean, you don't. What? If my man come out now, he's like, yeah, you know, before COVID, I used to be bigger. So, you know, he has to give a disclaimer now. He was like, yeah, you know, I was at least, 2 inches larger, but due to the Rona, this is what you get now. Like,
Unless you have photographic evidence, bruh, I don't want to hear nothing. See, this is Exhibit A. This is when I was most at my peak, and now that I am done and I am healthy, now look at me now.
I'm a shell of myself. my man holding up a fucking newspaper clip and see, this is check the date. This was 2020 before I got sick.
Look at the remote. See, I am right where the plus sign is.
It's like I was at the power button.
Right.
It's just like,
come on, bruh.
Like, dude, like this is just some
be
stuff.
honest, bruh.
Again, like I said last week, 2022 should not be the year of oversharing. Some of this stuff we just don't need to know. It's just,
or maybe he gained weight.
That could be it too.
And he was like, "Whoa, did my penis just get smaller?" Yeah, because your fupa and belly has taken over it. Come on, bro.
That's what it is. Well, yeah. You tripping, sir? You're tripping.
Yeah.
I am going to give my y'all niggas is tripping to none other than Virginia's first Black woman lieutenant governor who wants us to move past slavery. Winsome Sears, like we said, becomes the first Black woman as lieutenant governor. She is a Jamaican immigrant, and she feels that we should move past slavery. My thing, the reason why she's getting y'all niggas is tripping today is because so many Black immigrants move to this country and decide to be the ops. I remember it was, I think last year we talked about a dude that was running in Michigan for governor, and he wanted to, get rid of MLK Day. It was some silly shit. They always do this. It's like, come on, man, y'all gonna come over here and do the bidding of the white man. You only got voted in because of this idiotic stance where other white people want to co-sign with you. Because I can't believe that they were black folks that actually voted you in. Might have been one or two, but not many, especially in Virginia, where slavery was started. Come on, man. Of course, they're going to vote you in Virginia. They want that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, what's funny to me is 1962, Jamaica, got their independence from British rule, as they have been enslaved. So it's crazy to me that you would think that that's okay when your own country, was enslaved, and y'all went through just as much bad stuff that we went through. It's just here in America, we're still going through the bullshit. We're still enslaved to this day in a lot of areas.
She's still enslaved. That's what I feel like. That's what's happening. She's enslaved mentally. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening.
And emotionally. It's like you need to eat some more of them Jamaican patties or whatever to get your mind together, sis. Because this ain't it. Like,
I mean, we all want to get past slavery. If y'all fucking give us some reparations.
Facts. Like reparations on top of reparations. I will gladly forget about the 450 plus years of slavery, Jim Crow, civil rights era, random police shootings of niggas right now.
Redlining. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
can we get we'll forget it in a heartbeat. We'll start the road of recovery and redemption. Like, can we start that? Can we do that for?
I honestly believe if they gave black folks reparations, niggas would leave. Like, I really feel like we would leave this place. And once we do, it will really be the hellhole that we all know it is. Because who gonna do the jobs? Who gonna do the shit that white people don't want to do? Like, who y'all gonna oppress? Like, if reparations came, Boogie, where would you go? If it was just like, here's $3 million as what your cut would be, where would you go?
I mean, I go to Barcelona.
You going? Is this full time move, or you want us to visit?
Nah, I go full time. I probably go to Costa Rica or an island of some sort.
Definitely, I feel that. I got to be on a black island.
For sure.
Black island, Turks and Caicos, somewhere in Jamaica. I got to be someplace with black people. I got to be around. Plus, if you're a millionaire in those types of places, your dollar can go a long way. It's nice weather, sandy beaches. Why not?
A very long way. I'm kind of over people that are still on that. But we all know why they're doing that.
Or
on trying to get past. Let's move past this. Didn't this happen already? Like, until people honestly acknowledge the issue at hand and start to really try to find a way for everybody to get some type of reparation, whatever it might be, it might not even be called reparations, but it's something of like, sorry, we killed your ancestors. Sorry, we
owe you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all built the country. My bad, dog. Here's a check. Prorated. We prorated.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, something.
What's the prorated about?
You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad, dog. We owe y'all for the cotton and the bricks that y'all built. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like.
It's gonna be the class action lawsuit. Every black person gets $75. Like,
it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be everybody won the lottery, but it's
in the class action lawsuit of the United States versus black people. Here's your $80 check. It's like,
hide your money, y'all.
I mean, it's just like, especially when it's people who weren't here. Like, I understand the whole the only difference between, Jamaicans and us is where the boat drops you off. I understand that. But for people who are not still facing the effects of what slavery did to American people or whatever, or to our people, you got no dog in the fight, man. Like, you got to sit this one out. Like, you the ops, for real. So that's why she goes, y'all niggas is tripping. Hate to give it to a sis, but
sometimes you got to.
To herself. Let's get to this final ad. We'll be right back. Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast, and because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
Well, this one is a doozy.
Ain't it?
OnlyFans creator with 2 vagines says she uses one for work and the other for personal use. Evelyn Miller is 32 years old. She is from Australia. She started working as an escort 7 years ago in Queensland after a failed relationship and started traveling around the world. She said due to her condition, sex work was easier and was easier for her emotionally and physically. Well,
yeah, I had to go and read that and went into the comments because
it was a hoot.
Yeah, it was confusion left and right. But also, granted, we don't need to know what's in people's pants, but I was just compelled to know, first of all, how is it situated? Is it, I saw somebody ask, is it lined up file in line, single file line, or is it
side by side?
Side by side? But these are questions that are just curious to the mind. Just
I want to see it.
Yeah. So I guess she's making a lot of money because a lot of people want to see it too.
Is it worth the OnlyFans subscription fee for you to see this? Is it something you're like, I got $7? Send.
Nope, not for me. Not for me.
Same here. I want to see it. I'm curious, but not to where I'm about to waste money. I have a lot of questions. Even to the dude who was like, nah, this ain't gonna work for me. For some people, you'd be like, bro, that's a win.
Right.
If one gets tired, you can switch and go to the other one. The top was beat up, so we got to hit the bottom one.
Got some use into that one. You was working hard on your OnlyFans, huh?
I got so many questions. I did see in the comments where people were like, "Well, does she have 2 periods?" And I was like, "Some of y'all don't know biology because you got to have 2 uteruses, I would assume, in order to have 2 periods."
Yeah,
but I guess, but my thing is when it is that time of the month. Does she have to insert the pond in both or the Diva cup in both? I'm curious about that type of stuff.
Yeah, if she works out, do both of them sweat or one of them sweat? If she queefs, are they both talking? Is one talking or what?
Does one get turned on when the other one is being stimulated? I just got ooh, this one's extra slip. I so many questions here. It's just
Yeah, I also want to say she's taking full advantage of.
She is
of this. I wouldn't call it a disability, but she could probably get some disability as well.
It's working to her advantage. She probably could get disability check for that.
Yeah,
there probably is. It's also so which one is this is the business coochie, this is the personal coochie. I hope you don't get them mixed up, but is it just
I'm how do you shave them differently?
It's so many questions. And what if it's a dude who's like, but I want the top coochie, and it's like, nah, this coochie here is $40. This is the business coochie. You get the for pleasure coochie.
Oh,
Like,
God.
it seems like that would just be a lot to keep up with in her mind. Like, damn, I let him hit the business coochie instead of the,
I always wondered, like, as an escort for her, did she have to tell them initially, like, hey, boo doo doo doo, or because at some point, I would think some escorts, when they actually do the do, the person is rubbing down there. He's like, okay, I
Wait
felt
a minute.
that one. Now, what is that? Wait, I don't think that's.
That was my next question. Like even said the boyfriend was like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
too much for me." Like his first initial go down, I was like, "Well,
How?
damn,
Yeah.
I guess I gotta lick both of these." I feel you do have to have a conversation. You can't just gotta walk people.
You
in it.
have
This
to
is
have
not-
a conversation. Like, you have to. This is not a like, I'll let him find out. Like, you gonna
Yeah, this is
scare the
not the
man?
average coochie. This is just like, wait a minute, you got two down here. Like, what is going on?
Well, you
Also,
can't start. You know how women be like, "This not your average." Yeah,
Right.
they all say that.
No, she was for real. She had two. It's like, nigga, they all say that. Like, no, bro. And also, it's just like, so when she is in business mode, like, does she cover up the other one? It's like, oh no, you can't. You are strictly top hole only, my boy. I'm just
That's these are like.
And if
Yeah.
and if she is out here, does she make them pay extra if they want to do both? It's like, my man, that's 80. 2 holes. You got like.
Oh God.
I'm kudos to you. I guarantee if she was at a strip club, she would make hella bank. I would be like, I need to see the double coochie girl. Like, again, this is one of those things where I was like, we didn't need to know this, man. But
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
didn't need to know this, but this is some Ripley's Believe It or Not.
it really is, because it's just like, wow, like it'd be like, do you gotta have like extra bathing suit? I guess not, because it's just like, I'd be thinking like the fabric down there, like it's got to be.
Is it enough? Well, it depends on how it's lined up, how it's positioned.
True. I really want to see how this is lined up. I really do. I'm not gonna pay her subscription fee, but I'm really wondering, like,
I
the
mean,
Google.
it's just like conjoined twins, I would assume.
I thought they only had one. Oh, I get what you were saying. I got it. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah.
I mean, conjoined twins can be conjoined anywhere.
This is true.
So maybe conjoined twins in the head where it's two mouths. Think about it that way. Like, that's just probably how it is.
Man. Would you? Okay, let me ask you this question. So it's like, I know if it's like dudes be like, yeah, she got 2 coochies. So if you had a dude, he pulled out 2 dicks. Is that you running for the hills?
Yeah. I'm not gonna run in his face. I mean,
so you're
I'm
going
not
to try out both.
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't say that either. Whoa. You're doing a lot right now. You're doing a lot of assumptions right now. You're assuming.
I'm just trying to gauge, I'm just trying to see where your head's at.
Again, like I said with her, Evelyn, a conversation need to be had. And then not only does the conversation need to be had, but I need to see it in order for me to feel like I'm comfortable with seeing such
double coochies or double penises. Like that's I feel like it's more I feel like more people would run away from double dicks than they would double coochies. I don't know. I just the thought of just like 2 dicks. I don't even know how you would do that. It's just like
that's at that point, like, can you tuck one away? Because that ain't both of them ain't going. Like, I'm gonna need
like a double erection. He just like, I can't. You got to.
You got a scissor. You got a scissor in between them.
Hey man, if you one of these people that likes both, you got one for the pink, one for the stink. Like, my man is equipped. It's just.
I mean, good luck to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think she's hurting. I mean, I think she's winning because them OnlyFans models, they be getting paid. So I mean, hey.
Get paid, young lady. Get paid.
Get paid, double coochie lady. Get paid.
Absolutely. That was a very interesting story. Didn't need to know it, but
It's a
you
great
know,
one to end the show on that note. You know,
absolutely.
hopefully, like I said, yeah. It's kind of like, where do you end from there? You know, it's just like
You just end it. Like
yeah,
hope you guys Google it.
yeah, that make sure you put on that that incognito, because you don't nobody going to your
Yeah.
searches like double
Your search
coochie
browser.
lady.
Like
Like,
double
whoa,
coochie. What the
what you
hell?
be looking at, man? Oh man, well, Boogie, this has been another fun ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. Y'all know what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe on all the podcast platforms. We appreciate you, No Sleep Crew, for checking in. Boogie, what you got for the people?
You know, just what you said. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you can get all of the notifications from
All
us.
the
That's
shenanigans.
the shenanigans that we do. That's it. That's all I got for 'em.
On that note, you know, I'm your boy Nate Galloway.
Adrian Brandyberg.
And we up out of here.